All right, welcome to Mickey Makes. I'm going to show you how to make copper jump rings. It's always useful to know how to make jump rings. Now that is a piece of solid metal, and I am using copper wire. It's probably half hard. Hard's kind of hard, and soft you don't want to make jump rings with soft wire. Half hard seems like it might not be hard enough, but it really is. Here I am off the screen wrapping it, because that's helpful. All right, there we go. That's going to be 5 millimeters. Just want to find something that is even the whole way down. You can obviously wrap the copper the whole way down if you really want to. You don't have to. I think I only needed a few though. Yay, thumbs up. You want to make sure you keep them nice and tight. The cool thing about having that spiral up is that when you cut these open, they're already going to be open for you. They'll be at a slight angle, so all you have to do is hit them from the side to shut them. And there, I'm going to get my Dremel. Now, the attachment I'm using at the end of my Dremel, you'll see it's got a Phillips head screw that holds that in place. And that's going to be a diamond head grinder. See? Now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go on that end specifically, but it does work. When I start, you just want to go in a straight line down the whole thing. Move that wire out of the way here. You see the little groove. And go over it once again. And they'll start dink one by one. See? Isn't that nice? And it's a good way to make sure that every single one of them is nice and uniform, all the same size, quick, easy, painless. And normally you'll just slide those right on off the end. Of course, if you can see, mine's just slightly flared. So I had to grab my handy dandy pliers, take them off the end one by one, just slide it over that hump. Do that so it stays in place, but you don't have to. I mean, see me struggle. Good thing about this is that since well, I like it being flared on the end because they're slightly more open. I'm a little bit of a klutz, so. But I'm going to go ahead and close them up so that you guys can see their uniformity. Maybe speed that up just a little bit. And bring them over to you. So you can see each of these bad boys all together. Isn't that nice? So nice. I'm going to clear this area. I'm going to show you another way to do this. You're only trying to make one or two. Now, this is one of my favorite tools. I like this thing because it makes perfect curves. There's a couple different versions of this. They're very helpful. There's one that's got a step. And you see that there's no grooves on this whatsoever, so it's not going to leave any marks on any of the metal you're working with. I start on one end and I wrap it all the way around so that you can see the end, so that you don't end up with too much extra. You want to cut off just a little bit because you do want it to be even. When you go to close that, you'll end up with overlapping copper, and that's not a good look. Just snip, snip. I cut it straight across like a horseshoe because usually that'll make sure that's about the same length. And I wish I could show you a little bit better on here. It's a little hard. But if you put your pliers right on the outside of that horseshoe and you just squeeze down slightly, it'll go inward. So you're not accidentally ending up with like some oval or overextending it. And there you have it. That's how you make yourself a perfect little jump ring. You can do that with any kind of wire. Right now I've been using a lot of copper, so you'll probably see a lot of videos with that. Thanks. Come back again.